So we just got, I think it was like 10 inches is what they said. You can see our solar's pretty much covered. Jay just plowed the bank back so we can get over here. Since we've been really sick, we've been dumping a lot of sap. Of course, not the greatest time to get sick, but the weather actually cooperated and got really cold for a good week. And so at this point, we weren't sure what would happen when we came in here looking, but I don't know if you can see, but it's running really good. So haven't been out here in a week, and not bad considering it just started warming up again. We'll be checking this for clarity. It's supposed to be up to 40 today, 40s this week. Got a lot of bubbles here. See them move when I lift this line up a little. Sometimes just lifting it up and having a little high point here helps smooth things over. It starts getting the trapped sap down, which will push these air bubbles down. In theory, although sometimes when you release this and you put your hand back down, it has the opposite effect and the bubbles shoot backwards. But still moving. Just might have been caught. This 90-degree here hasn't been ideal. This tap looks all right. So hopefully this is good sap, and we can get the boiler going. There it goes. So we got to set it up to the big tool rack in the back here. It's bubbling good over there. Is it backwards?
No, I don't think so. I don't know how far the self-priming is.
Let's see if it's going down. These are the fun trial and error parts of the homesteading. It's not bubbling now. Okay, so he turned it off. He didn't want to get the tractor stuck, so this works out pretty good. Not sure you can hear him, but it was backwards. I was right, so I just gave him a little bit of hard time. That's what we do. He's saying that he even checked it. But so got test 2 coming up quick here. So now he had to switch the threads, I guess, from one side of the pump to the other. So we didn't have to redo the line here. Birdie's having a great time in the yard. There's one happy dog. So as we get this fixed up, then we will do our next test. All right, so he started it, and we have this in the very bottom. So he's waiting to put that in the thing so we can see if it's clear. Looks pretty clear. That's clear. That looks good. Okay, sap is now filling up. We got the pump situated now. You need to put like a little marker of like plus and minus or something.
You can't hook them up backwards. I just did.
Oh.
Well, Now you can't because of the way I did on that.
Yeah, now there's a tell, so we'll be good going forward.
I even checked it. Put it back.
You want to open that lid? So what size pump is this? I didn't even look. That's real nice and clear.
It's 3.5 gallons a minute, I think.
Okay.
But I wanted to make sure that everything was food grade. So this is a potable water pump. You can get bigger pumps, but I wanted to make sure that the hose and this was all potable water.
Yeah, that was a bit of a pain, huh? This is gonna work slick. Better than lugging the 5-gallon buckets. Okay, so Jay was just telling me how he's got this set up. So he's got this pump plugged into the cigarette lighter on the tractor. That works pretty slick because then we don't have to worry about lugging a battery also.
Or you can get gator clips, or you can get clips hooked into the battery of the tractor, but
yeah,
I didn't want to.
but then you gotta open the hood every time, right? And if we're driving around collecting sap, this is a nice setup here. It's our 3046R John Deere.
The mistake I made is that, well, not a mistake, but I should have put a switch so I could turn it on and off.
We can always upgrade it. This is a first trial. We just gotta make sure it doesn't run dry, right?
It doesn't matter. It's I mean, you wouldn't want to let it run for an hour then.
The drain was left open, so we were just peeing out all the sap into the... Oh, this is why we have fun and have a good laugh over things like this. It's not worth crying over spilled milk, right? So all the sap was pouring out of the bottom.
Well, at least that's not all the way on the bottom. So we probably didn't lose a ton. We probably lost a gallon.
Yeah, so we have a spigot there. That's how we get it out. And that spigot was left open because he had been cleaning it. So I can't really see up there without the phone, but
You probably only lost.
yeah. Well, sugar on snow, although that looks pretty dirty.
Well, we just washed out the tractor.
The tray with sticky sap. That's fantastic. Well, this is going up pretty quick though. Big tool rack is made for maple sugaring. This works out pretty good. All right, so we're gonna wrap this up, put the hose in.
This is one tool that I beat the hell out of.
The tool rack.
And I don't feel that bad about it.
This is the one accessory.
It said the crap kicked out of it.
Yeah, but this is the only other accessory besides the bucket you have to have, and then the close next one is the forks. So we're down by the driveway with these guys.
I think it's fine. It's hard to tell if it's hot or... Oh, watch it.
I was trying, but one-handed. So we just had a little piece of ice. We think that's nice and clear. You're good. You gonna put it in? Our planning today is a little off. How's it taste? Tastes fine. As sweet as the up top? Yeah, still sweet, huh? So what I started to say is this little nozzle thing here was because I wanted the line to be a little more taut since we don't have very good support coming in, and that's a long ways to go.
That's not gonna go bad in that snow like that.
No, this will be nice. It's supposed to be 40s a day and 20s at night, so we should be good. Jace is estimating about 40 gallons worth. There's quite a bit of ice in this one, so almost like a slushie in there. So some people think that they should always just dump out the ice on the top. If there is a lot of ice in your buckets or in your tubs, sugar does freeze like a popsicle. So that you can taste it and break off a piece of ice and you'll see what I mean. It's actually not bad. So check these tabs. There's a little bit of staining on these, so I could probably come with the hammer and fix some of those. They look pretty good though. These are not small trees by any means. Alright, check in here. I'm way too short. Oh wow, that's a good amount. So, I'll see if we can get the evaporator running after lunch. So we got the pump set up. Jace is cleaning out the ash. I'm gonna fill this up just a little bit more, not much, and then I'm gonna have to move it and fill up this holding tank here, or the warming tray, I guess you could call it. We've got our wood pile over there. We've got the tractor here. All right, so we are up to a boil. The sap is a little discolored, but tastes fine, smells fine, so we should be good here now. We're up to regular boil temp. Here, you can see the nice steam. It smells delicious. I'm trying to keep the fire roaring. And this is always a fun part to try to show. Got the drip on for the warming tray. You don't want to ever put cold sap into the pan. So we warm it up on top of here. Seems to work pretty good. This run today should be about 1 gallon worth. If you're at a 40-to-1 ratio. I will say this sap was even sweeter than the first sap we had. So it'll be interesting to see. We don't have the tool to measure the sugar content of the sap. So we won't know until we're actually done boiling. It's going good. We've got the, let's see, open this up. It's going really good. I'm adding about every 7 minutes or so. Really keeping this hot. So we just drew off, so you're going to see a really big color difference between the different bays now. As we're pouring in fresh sap over there that was in the warmer, it's working its way through, darker to the left. This is where the spigot is here. And we just pulled off that pot there. All right, we just drew off another pot. So here we have it, rich amber. It's considered an A. So the right one is the sample jar for the colors, and this is the tester. So if you lift it up here, you can see that ours on the left matches the middle one over here on the third one over from the left. really well. That's how you tell what the sample or what the rating is. You can see it's really clear. You can read right through our sample here. You get these, we got this at Bascom's, so we could make sure we were labeling appropriately.